take off my glasses.
Okay, well, we're starting. I'm Linda Hughes. I'm from Patients for Patient Safety Canada. I'm here today with Melvin Swan, who is a knowledge keeper and a member of Patients for Patient Safety Canada. And I'm going to let Melvin introduce himself.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Corporal Melvin Swan, retired veteran military policeman, as well as an elder of the First Nations and Treaty 2 First Nations. I am Ojibwe. I speak my language and practice my culture. I was a military policeman. I've done a lot of things in my life. I have chronic illness, which is diabetes and kidney failure. I'm slowly dealing with it. It's been quite a blow to me, and all one has to do is Google my name on the internet to see what I've done, and I've considered slowing down a little bit and trying to take care of myself, because with all the systems I'm dealing with, I am falling through the cracks, and that's not especially good for my well-being. So
Yeah, tell me, Melvin, how has your diabetes affected your life? And as well, you've had a stroke 10 years ago, which is again another chronic condition that you've been dealing with.
That's correct. I've been dealing with those conditions, and I've been struggling trying to get my voice heard about the difficulties of facing all that, and both politically and personally, because, like I said, it's not easy to sail through. It's really hard to start accepting the condition, and basically I'm trying to figure out how and why I'm like that. Being First Nations, it's a pandemic. Diabetes is, and with all the stresses after my human rights case with the Canadian Forces and having to fight with Veterans Affairs and to get my benefits, it's not easy. I struggle a lot. How can one heal if they're too busy fighting? I should be given what I require as a veteran, as an elder knowledge keeper. I've been through it all: day school, residential school, and boarding school. I carry a lot of trauma, and I get angry with these systems because they don't listen. There's no consistency, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you started dialysis finally, right?
Yes, I have a portal on my chest, which is very demeaning or damaging to me. It's hard to sleep with it, and it took me a while to say yes to that until they told me that I was going to die if I didn't accept it within a month or 2 weeks or whatever. But it took me 4 days to finally say, okay, I'll go to the hospital. And of course, they cut me and put the portal in, and that was very traumatic for me, because I wasn't ready to give up like that. But instead of getting better, it's gotten worse. Now I have a wheelchair, and I'm supposed to get a lift put outside my house for that. I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to heal. Like I said, right now I'm crying out because there's no healing plan for me in any system. And that's the worst, because I am struggling not only with the acceptance of the disease and damage that's been done to my body, because I directly associate it with my life and battles in residential school and the military. It's enough to kill a horse, I tell you. It's not easy. So
Melvin and I were talking before we started right now, and he literally falls into 3 systems the veterans, Indigenous, and then our regional health authority. And
Yes.
it seems like they're all in silos, and nobody is thinking about him as a person.
That's
Right.
true enough. WHRA, you have Veterans Affairs, you have the leadership, the chiefs, and medical services. I'm a treaty Indian,
Yeah.
and still, even my teeth are not covered. I've been dealing with it for 6 months for somebody to answer for my teeth, and the dentist couldn't find the funding to take care of my teeth, so I'm going to be billed for it, $4,000 to fix my teeth. And that's part of my pensionable condition that deals with bruxism. And also, the First Nations say they don't cover that. So I'm still battling, still trying to get stuff done, trying to get equipment, trying to live a peaceful life. And how can I if there are no supports?
Yeah, you called it consistency.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've all tried to get a hold of different political people like the Manitoba government and Squama, whatever the health minister's name is, and like I said, I fell on deaf ears in this country. This is the country I served as a soldier. You know, I'm really disappointed because I go into dialysis, and my people are the ones receiving the care. I see no First Nations Aboriginal people in the system.
Oh, okay. As
So,
staff, as healthcare providers.
Yeah, how
Oh,
can I be at peace with that? You know, it's not good. It's like the justice system. Most of our people are in jail and affecting the society in a different way. Yet, um, where's the correction officers? Where's the nurses? Where's the doctors that are First Nations Aboriginal? That's what I say is wrong with the system. No wonder there's so, like I said, diabetes is a pandemic with my people.
Yes.
And most of them, there's a lot of them on dialysis.
Okay.
So,
Now, one of the things that happened with dialysis when they got him scheduled for it is he's got an 8 o'clock in the morning appointment 3 times a week.
4 hours, yes.
And he has to take a taxi to get there.
Yes.
And Melvin is not a morning person. Like,
No.
it's just not part of him. So that's been another issue, eh?
Yes. Because my home care is not here. I have to do everything to get ready myself. And last time I went there, I had an accident after I got out of the cab. I didn't make it to the bathroom. I had, and I'm ashamed to say, diarrhea, and I made a mess. And I was yelling at people, and everybody just staring and doing nothing. And I was so upset with that. They just stood there and looked at me. I couldn't make it. I barely made it to the bathroom, and I couldn't stop it.
Oh.
Now the doctor's changing my meds, taking some of the, if you look at the stove softeners or whatever that made me do that. But again, I know it's because of my diet and there's no home care, and all I did was drink coffee that morning. So I know the cause, but nobody's addressing it. I want my appointment changed to the afternoon so I can have my home care and prepare properly for dialysis, because this thing is all new to me and it's impacting me in a very hard way, because I'm still dealing with the effects from the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
I am not, the chronic illness is that nobody prepares you for this kind of thing. It's really what you're made of. And for me, I'm made of a pretty solid personality because I've been through a lot. Yes. And that's what I credit my illnesses to, is all the stresses in life, deaths, losses, battles,
Yes.
with the military. I'm the only one that's in my predicament in this country. I hope people understand that, because I'm not one to give up or lay down and die. I am a warrior, and I will follow it through till I join my ancestors.
Hmm. I really want to thank you, Mel. Uh, that's really been really a very good interview, I would say,
Yes,
Melvin.
yes, I'm really thankful for the interview, the opportunity to express and tell my story, because that helps me deal with it.
Okay.
And it's a good opportunity to try and connect with my people, the First Nations in this province, and try to elaborate and connect patient for patient safety to my people. And I think it's important that a lot of these issues are mentioned and repeated after you're done the interview, so that
Okay.
in my spirit, I've done my job. Thank you very much. It's an honor to
Yeah.
speak with you and do this interview.
Thank you.
Miigwech.
Thank you.